Hi, my name is Michelle Nolan. I work here at the Clare Local Development Company on the Social Inclusion and Community Activation Programme. I'd like to welcome you to this part of the Job Seekers video series. Today we will cover top ways to job search, techniques and tips. I'd like to wish you the very best in your journey to find work, and as always, our contact details for our staff are on the last slide of this presentation.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video on job search techniques. The topics that I will go through include getting organised, top ways to job search, managing your job seeking journey, the skills employers look for, and lastly I will talk you through some final tips. Getting organised. So before you begin your job search, there are a couple of things that you should consider. Firstly, locations. How far are you willing to travel for work? Is it 45 minutes, 20 minutes? Could it be an hour and a half? Will you need transport? Can you take public transport? Or would you move location? So would you relocate? Do you have other considerations, such as childminding, that you might need to think about while you are taking up new employment? Some of the top ways to job search include working with recruitment agencies, applying directly to the company, networking, looking at online job boards and Jobs Ireland. Some other ways to job search include referrals, family or friends, job fairs, cold calling, through social media, taking up temporary contracts or taking up an internship with a company, volunteering, traditional advertising such as newspapers and radio stations, and lastly through school or college links that you may have. Many companies now hire through recruitment agencies, so it can be very helpful to register with an agency, most of which are free to do so. You should select an agency that best suits your skill sets and needs. Contact the agency directly via phone, email, or register with them online with your CV. You should try to build up a relationship with a recruiter and check in with them on a regular basis. Arrange a meeting with the agency. If you do so, treat it as though it were an interview. As always, keep a record of your applications and always ask your recruiter for feedback should you be unsuccessful in a job. Direct applications. A direct application is when you send your CV or application form and cover letter straight to the hiring company. This can be done through the company website or in response to an advertised position in a paper or online. Networking. Networking is a great way to find a new job, and it's often forgotten about. Networking is getting to know people who can help you find a job or develop your career prospects. You should build your network. Examples of your network could be old classmates, distant family members, friends' family, former colleagues, club members, or anyone else who you meet socially. You should always keep your ears open and listen for information that could work to your advantage in your job search. And remember to let people know that you are looking for a job. Networking is so important, so start to think about who your networks could be, and remember that the Clare Local Development Company is part of your job seeking network. Online job boards. What are job boards? They allow you to search for lots of jobs listed on company sites, as well as job sites in one go. This saves you the trouble of having to go to each site individually. Here you will be able to input the type of job that you would like to find and the location that you would like to work in. Some examples of online job boards include Iris Jobs, Recruit Ireland, Jobs.ie, Indeed.ie and Monster.ie. Be careful of applying more than once for the same job. You will be able to be mindful of this by keeping a record of all of your applications. Jobs Ireland is a public employment service of the Department of Social Protection. It connects employers with those who are seeking a job. In order to set up on Jobs Ireland, you will need a basic MyGov ID account to log in. If you do not already have an account, you can create one on gov.ie. Here you will be able to find many types of jobs available, such as paid positions, apprenticeships, community employment programs, youth employment support schemes. So do remember to have a look on jobsireland.ie. When managing your job seeking journey, you should firstly start off by thinking about yourself as the product. You should identify your strengths, your skills, and your selling points. Your strengths could be something that comes easily and naturally to you. Maybe, for example, you are good at working with others. Your skills, so maybe you are technically minded, or maybe you are good at organising. For your selling points, this could be something like a certificate that you have obtained, such as the Safe Pass, or maybe you have 2 years experience in a certain area, such as customer service, for example. Once you've done that, you should then think about what companies you would like to work for. In doing this, you should pick out the companies who hire people with your skills. When managing your job-seeking journey, you should also think about why do you want or need a job? What job would you love to do? And while it's not always possible to find a job that we love, it is important that you do enjoy most elements of your work. What previous experience do you have? This will help you find a new job, even if it was from a different industry. What kind of environment or culture would you like to work in? So this could even be whether you would like to talk to other people throughout the day, whether you'd like to be seeing customers, or whether that's something that you would not enjoy. So that's something to think about also. So what skills are employers looking for? Here are the top 10 skills. Firstly, communication skills. Honesty, technical competency, including professional development, a positive work ethic, flexibility, determination and persistence, your ability to work well with co-workers, that you are eager and willing to add to your knowledge base and skills so that you would be willing to maybe do a training course if you needed to, problem-solving skills, and lastly, loyalty and trust. So you can see here that only one skill, which is the technical competency, is not a soft skill. All of the other 9 skills are soft skills, and they could have been sought from school, hobbies, maybe work experience, internships. So it doesn't have to come from a specific work experience. Any of these soft skills can be gained also from outside work activities. And some final tips on job seeking. So start networking. Think about the people who can help you in your job search. Make a list of companies that you would like to work for. Set aside certain times or certain days to do your job search. Set targets for the number of applications to make. people to contact and companies to contact. Set up your voicemail. This is very important to make sure that the company have a way to get some information to you if you miss their call. Check your emails regularly. Consider setting up a LinkedIn profile. And lastly, get organised. Keep track of all of your job applications and CVs sent to companies. Thank you for listening to this video on job search techniques. The next video will go through setting up a LinkedIn profile, so do be sure to tune in. In the meantime, contact Michelle and her colleagues for support using the contact details on screen. And be sure to visit the Clare Local Development Company's website on www.cldc.ie for more information on the Social Inclusion and Community Activation Programme. The very best of luck with your job search.